Greetings, I'm the captain. Today I find myself here at Factory Street in Bradford, a fine studio one must check out. If one hasn't checked it out, it's time that you did. Anyway, my business here today is to come forth with an instrument made by a fine creator of such instruments called Mr. Colin Kendall. This is one of my own. It's a bit like Blue Peter, this, for adults. I didn't actually prepare this, but I brought it just in case I'd need to prepare it, so you thought that I'd already done some homework on what I was about to do, which I'm still not sure of what it is. But this is a fine mandolin created by Colin Kendall. You can hear it there just with soft fingers. Now, Mr. Kendall has finally donated this mandolin. Now it feels like a cookery programme. This was on gas 9, a slightly warmed crust with cheese. Well, there's no cheese in the making of this mandolin. And this is Colin's particular model, which will be auctioned as part of the Yorkshire Gig Guide ceremony on Saturday, October the 7th. Now, if you listen to this, I can even give you a little bit of the plectrum as well. It's bespoke, it's unique, and it's created by somebody with his own fair hands. That's the difference between a handcrafted instrument and one that's generic, off the conveyor belt. What you get is somebody's spirit, somebody's soul, and the love of how they create something. Of course, they're unique. Even my previous model, see how different the wood is on each one? So this one is obviously one of its kind. Now, Mr. Kendall uses his hands very finely in looking at the work here and the craftsmanship. Now, you can own this, and of course you can say it's a Kendall mandolin. You can see this. This is a pleasure that you don't have to see as transient, momentary or fleeting. You can play it all day and not get fat. Calories for the ears and the heart. So if you'd like to hear how it sounds whilst I sing, possibly. Some of us will be falling at beaches, and some of us go up the chair. Some of us, just because we don't want to be there. 40 yards, it seems, from the winning post, some jump high into the sky. It was hear the tones, carried that Devon lot, look in their eyes. Gentle. And of course, without the plectrum, you get a slightly softer attack. Without that Devon lot, look in their eyes. When up close, they never crave the fame nor the money, but failing so gloriously, back to the alien plectrum to give it more attack, that sounds like a pun, reveals a new paradise. Some things in life are still worth getting excited about. We were talking about the mandolin, this fine, fine piece of work. Now in this chorus of this song known as the Grand National, it was the first song I I played here at Factory Street, and Mr. Colin Kendall was in the audience. Strange synchronicity. So when we sing the chorus, we have this. Some things in life are still worth getting excited about. Sing with me. Now this is like background music now. And I narrate over the top, just letting you know the things you need to remember. This is all to raise money for the Fine Grassroots Awards ceremony, hosted by the Yorkshire Gig Guide. You can actually bid on this mandolin, so that's one thing to get excited about. And you can play it till your fingers feel like an orgy of fun for them. They won't know what to do. You won't be able to get them to sleep at night. Now, once you've done that, you can then think about attending the Yorkshire Gig Guides Awards ceremony on Saturday, October the 7th. There is nothing finer than where there is a mixture, a symbiosis of where Caribbean food meets real ales, only gone and created by Salamander Breweries. That's right, Salamander, the coolest name in the world for an ale company, I think. Even if I didn't drink, I would. And of course, one must never forget, there is also the Imperial Brewery from Mexborough. This to my ears, and when I digest this thought, sounds rather colonial, almost like an exotic plant. But it's not a plant, it's something to drink, which is equally as intoxicating. Enjoy. And all, of course, topped off with fine, beautiful trophies made of glass or wood. So even if you don't win, you could still admire the beautiful design if you had of one, but be glad that you'd just seen the award, even though it wasn't nominated or even came your way. But that's not what it's about. It's about everyone, not just you. It's about all of us. So when they win, you win. When you lose, they lose. It might even be a draw. I'm digressing again, so I leave you with this. A beautiful mandolin made by Colin Kendall. Go forth, bid. It might be you. And unlike the National Lottery, you actually stand a really good chance. All the best. I have been the captain. Farewell.